It's the Fox Fantasy Sleepers of the Week, brought to you by Gaming Generations.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Fox Fantasy Sleepers of the Week, brought to you by Gaming Generations. My name is Lucas.
And I'm Justin.
And we're your Fox Fantasy Insiders. We've been here all NFL season long, bringing you guys some great daily fantasy football sleeper plays so you can win some big money in DraftKings and FanDuel. Last week we both had a pretty decent week, actually.
Yeah, wasn't bad at all.
On this show, we provide 2 sleepers each. This week's going to be a little bit different. We're going to do 1 sleeper each from the Thanksgiving slate of games, and then we're going to do a sleeper from the Sunday slate of games.
Yep.
So, just give you something to, cheer for during the Thanksgiving meal, if you know what I mean. All right, Justin. Well, before we do our recap on our picks from last week, tell us a little bit about Gaming Generations.
My pleasure. Check out Gaming Generations, where the gaming world comes to life. Do you need a quick fix? Well, their walk-in repairs have got you covered. Embrace the gaming lifestyle with friends, new and old, and rediscover the classics with their wide range of retro gaming options. From consoles to headsets and controllers, they have it all. You can even trade in your games for cash or store credit and always get the best deals. At Gaming Generations, they make it their priority to beat the competition. Gaming Generations, where your gaming dreams come to life. I love Gaming Generations.
Gaming Generations is nice. We got some products up here from Gaming Generations themselves. We got some variety. We got Halo from the old Xbox days. We got some Mario here, Minecraft, Super Mario World, Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot? Hey, hello.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Now, hey, get yourself a PS5 or, James Bond. Y'all remember the James Bond 007
the old
games?
James Bond games, definitely.
And the old 64.
Big winners. Now, Justin, this week is Black Friday. A lot of shoppers out there gotta get what they need for the holidays.
That's right.
Christmas present. Christmas
you have
shopping's
to.
here.
You have to go out shopping.
Does Gaming Generations have any deals this week for Black Friday?
Gaming Generations is hooking you guys up this Black Friday. Let's look at their weekly deals. Every day is something different for you guys. The biggest one out there, it's 25% off all items on Black Friday. So make sure to stop in and get what you're looking for with those discounts that they're offering you. And a reminder, all month, PlayStation 4 Gen 1 consoles are $100 and you get a $40 PS4 game credit with the purchase.
Awesome. Well, they're hooking you guys up. Thank you, Gaming Generations, for sponsoring our show. Justin, let's get into a football talk.
Let's do it.
Week 11, how did your sleepers do?
Yeah, my first sleeper, Jerome Ford, ended with 11.9 points. He played a very tough Steelers, D-line. He rushed for 12 times for 31 yards, and he did end up getting in the end zone.
Yeah, I think without that touchdown score, it would have been a pretty ugly sleeper.
It would have been bad.
But because he fell in, I think, that was salvageable. And if you guys had the guts to play Jerome Ford in this tough matchup, with that cheap price,
yeah,
for whatever he had, 11.9 points.
He got you 12 points.
Yeah, you can't complain.
And then my second sleeper, we had Brandon Cooks, which no goose egg this time, thankfully. He had 7.2 points. He caught 3 of 4 targets for 42 yards. So,
solid.
It is what it is. It's
right.
Not the best, obviously, because we're the insiders and, we like to rip good players like Luke's players. Luke, you want to talk about your 2 sleepers?
Yeah, well, I went with Devin Singletary for my first pick, who absolutely erupted. Rushed 22 times for 112 yards and 1 touchdown. Just about 20 points. He had 19 points, Justin. And I was kind of worried if Dameon Pierce was going to be in that matchup or not. He was declared out Friday, and the workload was just Singletary.
Yep.
So, that was a great play. And then I had Noah Brown originally selected. He was declared out, I believe, on Friday. I was out of the office, so we quick pivoted, and I went to the Robert Woods pick instead. So if you guys were following us on Twitter or overall just reading our article, I had a little update there. Robert Woods did okay, caught 5 of his 8 targets for 44 yards, so nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
But you can't complain. We're going to have some good sleepers for you guys this week, however. Let's bring up the chalkboard, however. So, 5 to 5, not anymore. I'm going to add another tally right there.
Not anymore, he says.
Let's go. So, got a 1-point lead here. Justin, do you want to explain the tally board in case people don't know what this is?
Absolutely. So essentially, for those of you who are new or have been following along for an update, the tally board is just my 2 picks versus his 2 picks.
In points, yeah.
In points, for fantasy points. We combine their 2 points.
So usually what happens is if one of us picks a fantasy quarterback, quarterbacks are more they're going to score more points. So it's like if one person does a quarterback, the other person will usually do a quarterback unless they got major guts and they're just like, watch this.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily always the case because we want to look out for you guys.
Yeah. All right, well, we got some great picks for you guys this week. Let's kick it off with our Thanksgiving sleepers. I'm going to go first. I feel pretty excited about this, and I think a lot of you Packer fans are really going to like this play as well. I'm going with your guys' quarterback, Jordan Love. He is actually the cheapest Thanksgiving quarterback price at $5,500 on DraftKings. In his recent performance, Jordan Love completed 27 of 40 passes for 322 yards and 2 tutties. I think it's going to be an upward trend from here just because Aaron Jones, he's likely to miss a little bit of time here. And I think these Packer wide receivers are really starting to get the hang of things. They're developing that rapport with Love, and Love's going to be kind of slinging it around. He doesn't have that run game to lean on. And Jordan Love also has legs of his own. He's not shy to run it around, run for a first down or something. So he's got that floor. The Lions defense, it's at home, but the Lions defense isn't spectacular against the pass. Sure, the Lions defense is good. Their D-line is just a monster. But, I mean, this is what we do. It's a sleeper play, so we're kind of calling our shots. 5,500. Plug in Jordan Love if you want to sit around the dinner table or sit around the lunch table, eat a turkey, and
watch you win money.
Watch Jordan Love maybe throw a couple picks, maybe throw a couple touchdowns. We'll see what happens. But that's my Thanksgiving sleeper. How do you feel about this?
I mean, Jordan Love.
He had a good.
It's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Like there's times where he looks very good and he's throwing 2-3 touchdowns a game, 0 interceptions, and other times he's throwing 0 touchdowns with 3 interceptions.
In terms of fantasy, last week he did pretty. I mean, he had a good. I think it was like 18 points. So he might not be the best NFL quarterback, but having that rushing ability, I think Jordan Love can be.
He's a fourth quarter kid.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He comes out in the fourth quarter and balls.
Or he throws interceptions.
Yeah,
it all depends.
Or that. I mean, yeah, for a streaming quarterback, for a sleeper, I like it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like it enough that I'm going with another Packer player.
For Thanksgiving sleeper?
For the Thanksgiving Day game, I'm going with wide receiver Jayden Reed.
I really like this pick, Justin.
Thank you, Luke. I love it too. He's going for 4,200 on DraftKings, and he seems to really be the only reliable guy for Love besides Dobbs. Yeah, I love Dobbs. In this Packer receiving core, and like Luke said, with the addition of Jones being sidelined, I kind of expect Jayden Reed to take on a bigger role in this offense. And I believe last week he actually had the most rushing yards on this team.
Yeah, he did. He did pretty good. And you said he was 4,200 on DraftKings.
4,200.
That's
cheap.
Dirt cheap.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if you consider last week his performance a breakout. If it wasn't, I mean, a breakout, it's coming.
Every week, this guy seems to be just trending upwards.
Yeah.
Love's looking his way for those big plays, and Dobbs is kind of his red zone target. Christian Watson, I mean, there was always this big hype on Christian Watson. Oh, this is our wide receiver one. I mean, I've said it since day one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's your wide receiver one. I'm sorry to say it, but I just don't. I think Dobbs was, and now with the addition of Jayden Reed, it's a good young receiving core.
Yeah, and I think, Jayden Reed, for you dynasty players out there, if Jayden Reed's sitting on your taxi squad, it might be a good time to elevate him. I think you could plug him in as a flex. Like if you don't want to plug him in as a wide receiver 1 or 2, it's a good flex play, and he's got upside. I think that's the main thing with this guy. So, love the pick, man, and I love Thanksgiving overall.
Oh, my God.
Justin, if you had to pick your first overall Thanksgiving food, what are you going with, man?
Stuffing.
Stuffing?
I think I have to.
Yeah,
I love it so much.
It's not Thanksgiving without stuffing. I'm a real big green bean casserole type of guy. So
I love it. I love some green beans too.
I mean, I think all of it's really good, man.
What's the worst?
The worst? There is none.
Beets?
Yeah, I'm not a beet guy. I guess I don't eat them.
Yeah.
But
you see them everywhere.
So the beets are the Carolina Panthers in the Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no one likes them.
Okay, right, yeah. Okay. They're just bad.
1-9.
Yeah. Well, Justin, what do you think about sweet potatoes, man? You like them?
Where'd you get that?
I always got one on me. So a nice coworker of mine gave it to me for lunch. So I got one of these. But sweet potatoes, it's a hit or miss with me. I gotta have them with ranch or some sort of sauce. I can't just have. Yeah,
what?
I'm a big ranch guy.
I love ranch too, but what do you?
You put ketchup with your sweet potato?
No, I eat it.
You just okay.
Butter,
sweet potato
little bit of
fries.
cinnamon. Oh,
That's
ooh.
what I'm thinking of. I think.
Sweet potato fries. That's different.
Yeah, that's true.
Love sweet potato. All right.
Back to football.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
We love food. Sorry.
Let's go to our Sunday slate of games here. We got a sleeper each in the Sunday category. So I'll go first here. I'm going with a rookie, Josh Downs for the Indianapolis Colts. Despite recent injury concerns, Downs is expected to be in better shape after the bye week. He is fresh. We should see a potential uptick in his performance overall. Downs showcased his talent as one of the top rookie receivers this year, and he's facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are, this is the best part, who are 31st ranked against the pass. So Downs will have an opportunity to make an impact. I don't mind Gardner Minshew either.
No, I don't either.
He was kind of like in my sleeper category too for the Sunday slate of games. But I think Downs has that big playability, kind of like Jaden Reed here.
Yep, for sure.
He's smaller, he's explosive. Do you like Josh Downs here? Have we picked him on the show yet?
I have picked him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know when it was, 3-4 weeks ago.
Was it a good play or bad play? Was it just average?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
But I liked him enough to pick him.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems to be, I don't know, it's so weird. Like they have Michael Pittman, but
Yeah.
Josh Downs just seems to be a solid wide receiver too for him.
I know.
I like to pick a lot.
But who do you got for your second sleeper?
My second sleeper, we're throwing darts at this point.
I think this is like steel underpants.
Yeah.
I love this though because if you hit, you're gonna look like a genius.
I know, and this is what we are. But
Jeez.
we're all gonna have to put on diapers for this one, because this guy I'm going with is the quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Not Joe Burrow.
No, not Joe Burrow. He's out for the season, Luke. We're going with Jake Browning.
Who?
Jake Browning. Didn't know. Never seen this guy play until last Thursday. But the good news is they are at home against the Steelers. He's going for 5,200 on DraftKings, and this is the guy moving forward in this offense. Browning came in last week and completed 8 of 14 passes for 68 yards and a touchdown. No interceptions. He also rushed for 4 times.
So he does got legs.
Yeah, for 40 yards. This man averaged 10 yards a rush last week. Now, he's facing a very tough Steelers D-line.
Well, he did face a tough Baltimore D-line as
And
well.
he looked good. He was putting the ball right on the money. So
I think when you have playmakers like Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon,
T. Higgins,
Yeah.
Tyler Boyd.
like when you fill, it's kind of like the Brock Purdy argument,
Yeah,
man. Like where it's like Brock Purdy is not this. I mean,
It's the Avenger squad.
yeah, like surround him with weapons, offensive weapons, and it's hard to fail.
Yeah, right.
So I think this play. I mean, what's his price? What is he going for?
5,200 on DraftKings.
Yes, I mean that's extremely
The
cheap.
only thing I'm worried about, the Bengals' offensive line is so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. So if they can just protect him a little bit to get some balls out there and dump offs to Joe Mixon, I think he'll be in good shape.
Yeah, I like the pick a lot. Hopefully these picks can help you guys win some money for Black Friday or
Go shopping.
going shopping at Gaming Generations. Do what you got to do to win that cash. If you guys want to watch some football on our station, Fox 2548, you can do so. We got the Packers at Lions at noon.
Ooh.
Thanksgiving game, Thanksgiving Day. Huddle around the table. Just stuff your face with some delicious food and just watch the Packers travel to the Lions. Should be a good game, hopefully. And then Sunday, we got the Patriots taking on the Giants at noon. Two pretty bad teams
Yeah, they're
facing
terrible.
each other. So
I mean,
I think
let's be real. They're terrible.
they say, I always hope for when two bad teams play, it's almost like a really good game. That didn't happen with the Panthers and Bears on Thursday Night Football a couple weeks ago. I was hoping for that, and that was just ugly to watch. But
Can we talk about something
yeah,
that I have really just enjoyed this morning?
what's that?
Matt Canada got fired.
Oh, for the Steelers, yeah,
Oh.
that's breaking news.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Love it. Just wanted to throw that in there quick.
Yeah, what do you have? I mean, this is a nice long weekend. We even have a Black Friday game, the first time ever.
Yep.
It's the Jets taking on the Dolphins. Who's your favorite matchup this week in Week 12? It's very spread out, but who are you most looking forward to? I know your Vikings play the Bears on Monday Night Football.
Yep.
Should be you should beat them. But Justin Fields is back. But who are you most looking forward to?
Honestly, I think the matchup I'm most looking forward to is the Bills and Eagles.
I was just going to bring that up too. Bills are maybe kind of piecing some things together
Yeah.
here.
They got a new offensive coordinator too, didn't they?
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. And the Eagles are obviously still rolling. I'm excited to watch my Broncos hopefully continue a hot streak.
Against a tough Browns D.
Yeah, so it should be a good game. Obviously, they're going to make me sweat that one out. But, yeah, we got some good football. And it's going to be a good holiday. We hope you guys have a good holiday as well.
Love the holidays.
If you guys want to follow us on X at FFinsiders2548, you can do so there. You can trash talk us or just connect with us over there. And hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Good luck in Week 12, and we will see you in Week 13.
It's the Fox Fantasy Sleepers of the Week, brought to you by Gaming Generations.